Okay, now I think it's on. Hey everyone, it's Alexander, the real Mr. Robinson. Welcome to YouTube or Twitch, depending on where you're watching from. We are going to do Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, the fifth movie, and we are halfway through the series as of now. Well, we're in the era with all the movies being directed by David Yates. I'm just going to jump right into the housekeeping so we can get on with the movie. If you subscribe to me on YouTube, but you do not follow me on Twitch, that is twitch.tv/realmrrobinson. I tend to stream. Once the Harry Potter series is done, I will continue to be on a more normal schedule in terms of streaming. I will announce... I've said Saturdays, Sundays, and Tuesdays for my normal streaming schedule on Twitch, so that should happen once the Harry Potter Watch Party series is done. It is hot. After I do the... I need to turn on AC, so I'll give you guys some extra time to jump into the chat, say hi to each other, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I don't see anybody in the chats. I know some people in YouTube commented earlier, so if you're in the YouTube chat, make yourselves known. Or if you're in either chat, YouTube or Twitch, make yourselves known. Anyway, if you follow me on Twitch, but you do not subscribe to me on YouTube, that is youtube.com/The Real Mr. Robinson. It's my main hub of entertainment, movie reviews, TV show reviews, and all kinds of other stuff, mostly movie related. Once I finish with the Harry Potter series, I'll be making a special announcement video later down the line. So keep your eyes open for that within the next couple weeks. And if you like what I'm doing on either channel and you want to help support financially, you can go to patreon.com/The Real Mr. Robinson. You can help support for only $1 a month, but if you want access to exclusive content that no one else gets to see, you can pledge $3 or more. If you can't do either, that's fine. Subscribing to me on YouTube or following me on Twitch is good enough. And it says there are 4 people here, but normally the chat's more active. Is nobody really? Because I want to make sure people are in the chat and make themselves known before I actually start streaming. Okay, Spider-S Prime is there. It says Order of Menta New Time. I didn't pay attention to Bionicle after the first set. Like after the very first original set of Bionicles, and then I guess the second one when they looked like crabs or destroyer droids, I just didn't pay attention to Bionicle. Like Legos, I just didn't pay attention to like the original Lego stuff, but Legos just really got cooler the older I got, and more expensive. So that's the problems of growing up. But compared to what Harry and his friends have to go through in terms of growing up, I think having Legos be cooler and more expensive is a cakewalk by comparison. So I'm just going to assume you all are in the chat already, and let's just get this started. Alright, so not much else going on. It's way too... I had to turn the AC on, and like I said, it's way too hot. So I'm not going to be wearing a robe. I'd like to continue wearing the robe, but I think that may have just been a one-time or even two-time thing with Harry Potter, because it's too hot. It's way too hot. Thanks, global warming. Xalright, so if you're in the stream watching right now, I hope you have everything ready, but if not, then the timestamp will be going, so if you want to just jump in at any point, just look at that timer and you'll see where we are in the movie. And with that said, I'm going to push the play button right now. Man, all the color just got sucked out of that Warner Brothers logo. I mean, this really This came out in the summer. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This movie came out in the summer of 2007. And I remember that summer being one of the most mediocre summers in terms of movies. There's probably... I mean, because you had Spider-Man 3, Shrek the Third, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, Transformers. So you had a lot of turds. And I think there are probably only 3 good movies that summer. Ratatouille, The Simpsons, and this. It is a beautiful looking movie. I feel like once David Yates started taking over as director, the cinematography just got amped up to 11. Even though it's still not as good as Cuarón's work. Hello there, Razorbike. Welcome to the stream. Ugh, Dudley. This one deserved it. It's your aunt, you stupid... His mom is your aunt, you stupid bastard. It's like his friends are laughing, but Dudley sure isn't. Razorbike on YouTube says, so yeah, from here on out, I remember very little about the films. Alright, well, this will be like watching them for the first time. It's funny, because with Harry Potter, I actually tend to remember the latter movies more, just because they were darker and more mature. That was the great thing about this series coming out when it did for me and my generation, is that it wasn't just a series of movies that we loved. It was literally a growing experience. Like, we literally grew up with these movies. I was 10 when Sorcerer's Stone came out. And I was 20 when Deathly Hallows Part 2 came out. What's the Dementor doing out here? Puh! Alright, that looks silly. Harry, let Dudley die. And then just lead the Dementors to the rest of the Dursleys. No one will suspect a thing. Cassidy J. Williams, welcome to the stream. On YouTube, he says, some people like YouTuber Movie Flame consider this movie to be the best adaptation of all of J.K. Rowling's books. There's a lot of divisiveness towards this movie. I don't think as much as Goblet of Fire, but it's this movie, like, this it's the shortest of the Harry Potter movies, and yet it's based off the longest book, and a lot of people have cited this as like inferior just because they take out a lot of stuff. But then again, you can't really please the hardcore Harry Potter fans because Dudley's face right there. I'm sorry. By the way, it's like it's hard to please the hardcore fans because I don't know. Jeez. You lying sack of shit. What the hell? I was looking at a comment one of you left, and oh, it was an owl. Just fell to the floor. That is some straight up bullshit, just in the sense of it's such bullshit. Like, he saved his shit cousin's life, huh? And that's the thing. Like, that confuses me about the rule of no magic. It's like, well, what if you have to use it to defend someone? Because clearly the wizarding world is a dangerous world, whether you like it or not. Huh? We really have to see his death again. All right, that's the thing. They all cut their hair. This one, Harry and Ron's hair is more respectable this time, but my hair's not. It's like, well, I'm expelled from Hogwarts, so I can be free to use magic. Oh yeah, now we get the actual Professor Moody, yeah? Hi, Tonks. Yeah, even though I do miss John Williams is sorely missed, but I think Nicholas Hooper might be the second best composer of the series, even though there's only 4 composers. 5, I guess, if you count James Newton Howard for Fantastic Beasts. Look out. Wow, he was so calm about dodging that boat. The Muggles don't feel a thing. How is Fantastic Beasts? Asked Razorbike. I kind of like the first one. The finding of Fantastic Beasts portion of that movie, I think, is fun. But everything else is just kind of eh. The second movie is atrocious, Crimes of Grindelwald, and it kind of makes me laugh that they just figured, yeah, let's keep making more of these, even though nobody likes them. Like, they're filming the third one, which I'm very curious to see if that's going to be a hit or if that's just going to be a straight-up bomb. Sirius. Sirius and Remus are back. There's Creature. Yeah, he's not as cuddly as Dobby is. Shit, Hermione! She came speeding in. I guess the reason why I like the latter movies is because they get more. There's definitely more of a political subtext with these later movies, especially with this one where I mean, I'll elaborate more the further we get into this movie. Well, now you put it out there. Jeez. Oh yeah, Fred and George are 7th years. This is their last year at Hogwarts. Stupid cat, let go of the ear. And they're... Maybe somebody should have kept hold of the cat. Phrasing. It's all cleaned up and not as out of prison. Very classy of the Ministry to attack a kid. I know Harry Potter's close. Like, he's a teenager at this point, but he's still a minor. So this is the one with the character everyone hates, right? Dolores Umbridge, yes. She hasn't popped up yet, but you will recognize her the second you see her. I don't know what you're talking about, Turner Jenkins. You're going to have to elaborate on that quote, on that question. Yeah, this is the movie where I've talked shit about Minister Fudge throughout his other appearances, but this is the one where I really am like, you are a scumbag. Because literally downplaying Voldemort's return, it's like, yeah, that nothing bad could come out of that at all. And now we get to finally see the Ministry of Magic. There goes Doctor Who up in the sky again. I think there's a rumor Harry is a turtle now. Weird. You're talking about an earlier conversation. Yeah, that's not egotistical at all. Huh? That moving portrait of Fudge. Turner. Here's the rundown, Turner Jenkins. When you get your Hogwarts within the world of Harry Potter, you get your Hogwarts letter at 11. So Harry Potter, by the time of Order of the Phoenix, he's still 15 years old, so he's still a minor. Razorbyte says, as history has shown, downplaying stuff is not a good idea. Exactly. I mean, just take a look at last year with our last president. Oh. I don't think I've heard that phrase before.
Perfect timing, Dumbledore. No, he knew. He knew that the meeting was changed. Dumbledore knows all. God, imagine a student at a school being punished by like the government. Like that's such bullshit. Event Fudge is such a piece of shit. Ugh, there she is. There's ooh. There she is right there. Yeah, Fudge is the main judge right there. He popped up in every movie since what's his name? Prisoner Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, thank you, Thank you for speaking the truth, Albus. That this is. I love that gif right there. Of course, Dolores. Overwhelming. Okay, I don't know who she is who, like, asked everyone whether they want to convict or clear Harry, but I like her. Poor Neville. Hello there, Francisco Shantio. I do apologize if I've seen you before in the stream in previous streams, but I do apologize if I messed up your name. Oh shit, the Slender Man's off in the distance. Jesus, like, you see in the distance, Voldemort's just standing there, or at least Harry hallucinates seeing Voldemort. But the way he's standing there in that suit, he looks like the Slender Man. Back to Hogwarts, but nothing's ever going to be the same now. Just needs another... Malfoy needs another punch in the face. Although, this will probably be the last time... This will be the last movie where any of us say Malfoy needs to be punched in the face. Because after this, we'll feel sorry for him. There's Cho. Oh yeah, these things, huh? Yeah, that's not entirely true. Hello, Luna. Probably the main source of Ravenclaw representation we have in this series. Luna is just so... Luna is just so weird. Turner Jenkins says, didn't the actress for Cho Chang get ridiculed for no reason? Yeah, Katie Lau... Or Katie Long. I want to know how I want to know how I say her last name. Ugh. Yeah. No. Excuse me? Did you just cut me off? Ugh. Like she is so good in this role that you hate her because she is so good. Katie Long. Yeah, if I'm correct, she got ridiculed just because if I'm correct, I don't want to say don't take this as like confirmation from me, but I think she just got ridiculed because she was Asian. Like, just so many racist bastards out there. It's like, leave her alone. Okay, this part right here where Dolores is pretty much speaking over Dumbledore, and the fact that this entire movie revolves around the Ministry taking over the school. This is a clear metaphor for when, like, so I speak from experience to a certain degree. I used to go to a private school that was also connected to a church. There was something big that happened my last year there, where the church interfered. They unjustly fired a teacher, and then there was almost like a giant mass exodus of students that left the school because of it. So it's just not. See, there you go. Like, that's a good friend right there. I got irritated so badly about Ron just being a stuck-up brat, it's good to see him finally standing up for his friend. Like, it's so good to see that Ron is no longer like Ron has really grown so far from being a coward to being the scared one, and now he's the one that's really standing up for his friends. And he's definitely, it is impressive to see how not only these characters but these actors have evolved in this series. Those are some straight up horror movie scenarios. Turner Jenkins says, anyways, to do something I wanted to do, I'm going to do something. I don't understand that sentence, Turner Jenkins. Wow, what a killjoy. Like, the thing that just irritates me about Dolores so much, or Umbridge, is that she's always smiling. She has that shit-eating grin constantly. I'm almost kind of bummed that I gotta look up the actress's name, huh? Because it sucks for her that she's always going to be known as Dolores Umbridge, and some people are just incapable of separating the actor from the character. Yeah, good on Harry for talking back. Um, Imelda Staunton. Yeah, I think she's good enough to where she should have got some acting nominations because, she is just so. She does a fantastic job of being such a hateful character. Oh, this part, like it's like her attitude is not the only if the way she acted were the only thing, if her attitude and the way she presents herself was the only thing we hate about her, then I could probably give her a pass. But this part right here, where this is literally torturing a student. Like, jeez. It's like that is torture right there. Like, you really hate Dolores Umbridge more than you do Voldemort, and he's the main villain, huh? He's the one that murdered Harry's parents. He's the one who's Wizard Hitler. Ooh. Why would you give Dolores the satisfaction of that? Talk to McGonagall. She'll sort that out. McGonagall's your head of Gryffindor. She won't take any shit with Students being tortured? Hang on. Trying to read some of your comments. Are you talking about... Wait. What's the Cartman song? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm trying to... Let's try to keep focused on this right here. Let's not stray too far off from Harry Potter. It's kind of a shame that such a good character like Luna was introduced less than halfway through the series, since technically there are only 7 books. Oh, don't give us that bullshit, Umbridge. Oh, this music. Mr. Intellectual, I don't think I've ever seen you in the stream, but welcome. Not to get political, but Dolores Umbridge reminds me of Candace Owens. I think Candace Owens is too stupid to be compared to Dolores Umbridge, but at least you didn't say Hillary Clinton because look, at this point in the Harry Potter series, there's no way you can talk about this stuff without bringing in political subtext. So it's just kind of unavoidable. But the thing that bugged me about people comparing Hillary Clinton to Dolores Umbridge is that Hillary knew how dangerous Trump could be, whereas Dolores is trying to play it down, and then, as we see in Deathly Hallows, she ends up working for the new Ministry of Magic led by Voldemort himself. I still can't get over the fact that that's Emma Thompson. Like, she is unrecognizable. It's like, excuse me? It's those glasses. Like, you know, it's funny, people make fun of, like, I know people make fun of the whole Superman trope of how can nobody see him through those glasses, but those glasses on Emma Thompson, it took me years after the series ended. Maybe like a year. No, not years, but maybe 1 or 2 years after the series ended for me to go, wait, that was Emma Thompson? Razorbike says, I've known adults like her while I was in school. This is bringing back horrible memories. I'm so sorry to hear that. Where is Dumbledore? There he is. Ugh. I can't. I'm sorry. I will never shut up about her. I cannot stand Umbridge. I hate the thinking of do stuff my way, and if you do it wrong, I'll punish you. I completely agree. Yeah. Like, cause that is straight up authoritarian. That's authoritarian thinking right there. I just love how Hermione just straight up called Dolores a gargoyle. Oh yeah, remember that really cool fireplace effect from Goblet of Fire? Well, here's our effect in Order of the Phoenix. We're just going to superimpose Gary Oldman's face in a fire. History repeats itself. Someone who's fought Voldemort before. Harry Potter. There's the Hog's Head. Or the sign of the... No, they're actually going into the Hog's Head. I gotta see how... I mean, I don't think it's a... I wouldn't think that fire effect is a budget restraint. Maybe it's more a creative decision, considering that this is a different director. Because there's no way these movies had budget restraints, considering that they made a shit ton of money. Tosspot. Because this movie cost between $150 and $200 million. And Goblet of Fire... Goblet of Fire cost $150. So yeah, there's no way... So yeah, there's no way that they had budget restrictions on this movie. But you still did it. This series, like, it's truly amazing how the series like started off as joyous and fun, and now it's a downer. I think it's still great, but they really things really got dark and mature. This is very much a metaphor of, okay, the actual people in power won't do anything, so we the people will not stand by and just let the bad things happen. We have to stand up and take action ourselves. I love that line. So as that meeting to try to set up a club. It's just Ron and Hermione's method to try to get Harry and Cho closer together. Whatever. I was wondering if something like this would pop up. There's only one person that could actually stop Umbridge, and that's Dom, because family. Oh, those... Y'all... When I say y'all, I'm talking about the internet as a whole. Y'all went nuts with these, with these family memes. It gets to the point where there's just way too many, huh? And plus, I liked how everyone waited until Fast and Furious 9 and the 10th movie overall to make those memes. I like how that's the first thing Ron went to. His family is the strongest thing there is. Yeah, I guess. You got this, Neville. Nope. At least you didn't stab a student in the eye. I heard that. Yeah, we see you, Phil. We see you, Filch. Oh, that little kid's gonna screw it up. Okay, he at least got Harry, so... Now you just need to work on that recoil. I love that. Emma Watson is just so good at the sarcasm in these movies. Thanks, Ronald. Other way, Neville. Huh. Sure it was, Ron. Huh. Paid. Okay, now I forget. It's been 5 years since I last saw this movie. And it's not one movie that I rewatch. So I forget what happens to Filch. Oh, ew. Ew. Oh, gross. That's disgusting. Of course it's the Slytherins. The room of requirement is like, nope. Good job, Ginny. Holy shit, Neville, you did it. Joel was about 3 feet from being barbecue. Yeah, at the end of the day, Razorback, it's Ginny and Harry that kind of get together at the end. They get married, they have kids. It doesn't really work out for Harry and Cho. Like there's some slight foreshadowing to Harry and Ginny's relationship, but I don't think the movies do as good a job with it as they probably should. But I think maybe, I mean, I'm curious to see how the books read, because I know there's a lot of aspects about, fans of the books tell me that there's a lot about Ginny's character that they kind of remove from the movies. Cho's still around, but there's something that happens later on in this story that doesn't work out, and later on she's just more of a background character after Order of the Phoenix. And this kiss is kind of awkward. Because really, there are parts of it where it just kind of looks like, it just really looks like they're going, oh, oh, oh. Wow. It's amazing those two ended up together. Like, Ron took that insult well. There's Nagini. Arthur, get out of there. It's like Dumbledore, you've been ignoring me this whole time. Talk to me. I will attempt to penetrate your mind.
Hello, Four Brothers Films YouTube. Welcome to the stream. He says, I love this movie. I don't understand why some people say it's weak. It's a weaker installment in the franchise. I don't either. I mean, I guess maybe it's from people who have read the books. And considering that there's so much... They say there's a lot taken out of it. Maybe that's why. That's a pretty tiny box for Ron. I do apologize right now. I just have to check my... I'm looking down at my phone because I have to check my work schedule for next week. All right.
All right, I'll join in. To Harry. Racist. Well, at least, yeah, give it to Severus. He doesn't. No, not Severus. Sirius. Yeah, you gotta give it to Sirius. He doesn't beat Creature. Ooh. God, I can't wait till she actually pops up later in this movie. Bellatrix. Yeah, there are a handful of political metaphors in the later movies, but there's also a lot of metaphors to just growing up and dealing with adulthood. And I think it's in these last I think it's in the last 3 books slash last 4 movies where they really drive all that home. Harry, that's not Voldemort, that's puberty. That's called puberty, kids. Meanwhile, back at Hogwarts after the holiday break. Oh, I guess there aren't some... I forgot what I was going to say. And then one of them trips and rolls down the hill. Jesus Christ. Y'all had a great holiday season, and then you had to come back to her. God, she's so good. She's so good in this role. Are you wiping yourself down with a piece of meat, Hagrid? Okay, we're almost an hour and 20 minutes in, huh? And, it was an hour and 18 minutes, so we got an hour left. There she is. Crazy batshit no, not Dolores. Crazy batshit, Bellatrix Lestrange is free from Azkaban. And of course, those Dementors aren't doing a thing about it. It's like, can you believe this bullshit? Oh, sorry, Neville. Yeah, that's what happens in the movies with Cho. But as Turner Jenkins said, but I don't know if the books I'm sure the books have more with her in it. So maybe she does more in the books. So that's why in the last movie, when during the Defense Against the Dark Arts class, when Moody, because it wasn't actually him, taught all the students the Cruciatus Curse, Neville was freaking out about it. There's one. All right, let's see what Luna can come. Oh, there she conjured up a Patronus. Everyone get back. Percy, you backstabbing schmuck. Come quietly. Bye. Just knock the ladder. Knock the ladder. Just touch it. Oof. Hey, what are you doing there, buddy? That's funny. There's something very distressing about this movie. Ex-girlfriend. Hello there, Daquan. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Thank you for joining. What'd you think of Black Widow, DeQuantate? Because I saw it. Yeah, I saw it last night and did a review for it earlier today. Ooh, that effect has not aged well. Groppy. Groppy looks like something straight out of Shrek. And this is supposed to be 2007. I mean, it's not an awful effect, but it certainly doesn't look as good as some of the others. Like the centaurs in this. When the centaurs come back up in this movie, they actually look pretty good. Kong, stop shaking the ship. I eat and sleep on this ship. I had to. I had to do that. Those of you who've seen King Kong Escapes, or the dubbed version, you'll know what I'm talking about. Exactly, Spider is Prime, huh? I have flashback to that first movie. God damn it, Snape. Not to me. Oh, hi, Harry Potter. Sorry. I'm sorry, young Snape kind of looks like Tommy Wiseau. Yeah, James Potter was kind of a shit himself. I'm sorry, like, there are points in this there are points like later on in the series where it just really it feels so distressing that it's like, do I even breathe? She's there's a word I can't say involving Umbridge. It's a one syllable word that does not. It's not the one that begins with B. It's something far worse. But that word sums up Umbridge to perfection. I say it's distressing to watch, but thank God for this scene coming up. This moment is just like a big moment of, yeah. Anytime now. Whew. Thank God for Fred and George. Yes, Razorbike, it does rhyme with hunt. And I said Hunt. And again, it's a word that we do not use. Ever. Yeah, fuck your authoritarianism. We've graduated! We're out of here. At least, yeah, Fred and George have graduated. Huh. Oh, there's a Slytherin cheering for this rebellion. Huh. Yeah, it was so satisfying to see all that, but now we've got to go through the torturous stuff again. With, Yeah, the plot came back in, and Sirius Black is in trouble. What about... Yeah, breaking into the witch's office, that's not dangerous at all. So there you go. Cho was given truth serum, and that's the reason why they found out about the room of requirement. Like, Cho didn't tell him willingly. Jesus, this woman. Clever girl, Hermione. Oh shit. The weapon's gone. It's run amok. Oh shit, you're in trouble now, Umbridge. Yeah, that's call them near human. Well, I mean, I guess they are half human, half horses, so. There he is. Oh, we know who you are, lady. Ow. You're not helping your case by proclaiming who you are. Hello, Anthony Ortega. I think that's how you. I hope that's how your last name's pronounced. I've watched Rick and Morty occasionally. Never saw the whole thing. Y'all are in this together. The others are probably losing their shit right now. Like, how are we flying? Alright, it's London now. Yeah, Neville. It's amazing how Neville became the kid that didn't necessarily. No, he did get picked on. I'm sorry. There's no getting around that. But it's awesome how much Neville's just changed. We had Umbridge might be gone, but we still have the main threat. And this section of the movie. Parts of this section feel like a horror movie. Ah, that scar is super visible. like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of these prophecies. I because it's something that I don't think we needed to. I don't know. What a surprise! I mean, we already knew that in the last movie. Oh shit, he's. Gosh, she's. I'm not afraid of his name. just just pops up right in front of him and goes. Oh, nope. Luna took a beating. Thanks. Had it done on me first year. I forget how they get out of this. I guess they just run. It's like, great job, Ginny. Great job, Ginny. Oh yeah, that's how they get out of it. Huh. Not the Malfoy that needed a punch, but he certainly deserved it. The orders here. Am I going to live stream the Middle Earth movies? No, I'm not. If I ever do, it's probably gonna be a Twitch exclusive. I'm gonna make once I finish Harry Potter, I'm gonna make an announcement on like the future of these of my channel. So I'll give you guys more details later down the line. Nice. No! No, not serious. I'll see you all next year in the Dark Knight. Don't do it, Harry. Harry, you kill her. Like, maybe she deserves it, but you kill her, you're no better than Voldemort. Speaking of, oh shit. You're in trouble, Voldemort. Yeah, that's a pretty bold statement to make. Thinking that you can easily kill Dumbledore. A snake. Very original, Voldemort. Yeah, it's like Dumbledore's got this taken care of, huh? Hello there, Nick Sheets. Yeah, I noticed you weren't in the stream very often, but glad you could come and say hi and that you're out with friends. Have fun. Do something from those shards of glass. Give in, Harry. No, don't give in. Don't give in. Resist. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, who's the bigger fool, me or the fool who's decided to stay long enough for the Minister of Magic to see you? Now you believe it, you dumb son of a bitch. There has to be Batman at some point. I mean, think about it. It's more likely that Radcliffe will possibly become a later Batman down the line. If it happens, I'm the one who called it. I don't want to see that. I don't want to... I do not want to see Daniel Radcliffe be Batman. Mainly because I'm just tired of I'm tired of Batman reboots. I'm sorry. It's one of the main reasons why I'm not over the moon excited for the Batman like so many of my peers are and my friends. I mean, I think it's going to be a good movie, but I'm just tired of Batman. Honestly, I just want to see Daniel Radcliffe continue to do more weird and obscure things like Swiss Army Man and Guns Akimbo. Like the fact that he just makes so many weird career choices makes me go, you know what? I appreciate that. Okay, I could not see Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine at all. I don't know who you'd get to play Wolverine in the MCU. That's a tall order coming after Hugh Jackman. Hogwarts is back to normal. For now. Exactly, Razorback, because Daniel Radcliffe has made so much money from Harry Potter, he can pretty much do whatever he wants in terms of movie roles. There's her shoes. Again, I still wish Luna was introduced earlier in the series. But whatever, that's just me. You know, considering how dark this movie is and how stressful it is, I had forgotten how stressful this movie is to watch. But that's a great final line to end it on. Like, it gives you a sense of hope and optimism for the future. And there you go. That's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And I think this is one of the... I don't understand the reason people dislike this movie. I mean, maybe it's because they took so much... Maybe it's because this is such a short movie compared to how long the book is, but... I don't know. I still enjoy it. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Half-Blood Prince will be... I will be doing Half-Blood Prince on Sunday, so no stream tomorrow. The reason I wanted to do Order of the Phoenix tomorrow, but the reason I didn't is because I'm attending a mixer that starts at the same time I would normally stream. So, yeah, Half-Blood Prince will be this Sunday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much for all your support throughout the channel, whether it's YouTube or Twitch. Speaking of which, if you subscribe to me on YouTube but you do not follow me on Twitch, that is twitch.tv/real Mr. Robinson. If you follow me on Twitch but you do not subscribe to me on YouTube, that is youtube.com/the real Mr. Robinson. If you like what, just earlier today, I posted my review for Black Widow, the first Marvel movie in Phase 4, and the first MCU film to be released in 2 years. So, definitely go check out that review. If you like what I'm doing on either channel and you want to help support financially, that is patreon.com/the real Mr. Robinson. You can help support with only $1 a month, but if you want access to exclusive content that no one else gets to see, you could help by pledging $3 or more. And if you can't do either, that's totally fine. Subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch is good enough. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend until we get to Sunday. And until next time, this is the real Mr. Robinson telling you there is only one